On July 11, 2025, DC Studios' Superman will finally hit theaters, and one of the featured characters is none other than Mr. Terrific. His real name is Michael Holt. He is recognized as the third smartest man alive. He carries on the legacy of his Golden Age predecessor, living by the motto, fair play. He's also the current leader of his own superhero team, the Terrifics. In this video, we're going to find out just how powerful Mr. Terrific really is. But to do that, we need to explore his origins and his most impressive feats in the comics. If you're enjoying the content, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. It really helps out the channel. Thanks for your support. At a young age, Michael Holt showed remarkable intelligence, reading and assimilating the works of Bohr, Einstein, Planck, and Feynman, the pantheon of theoretic physics. He studied advanced science, space and time, while other children struggled through Sesame Street. Holt displayed, as he called it, a natural aptitude for having natural aptitudes, easily picking up and retaining complex skills and abilities that other men spent their entire lives perfecting. Before he began his career as a superhero, he already possessed 14 PhDs, 2 in engineering and physics, including assorted doctorates and masters in degrees in law, psychology, chemistry, political science, computer science, rocket science, and mathematics. He was a self-made multimillionaire with a high-tech firm called Cyberware, later Holt Holdings Inc., and was a gold medal-winning Olympic decathlete. While contemplating suicide after the death of his mentally handicapped older brother and the accidental death of his wife and unborn child, Holt was met by the spirit of God's vengeance. Known as the Spectre, ironically, Holt is an atheist, who told him about Terry Sloan, the Golden Age superhero known as Mr. Terrific. Inspired by Sloan's life story, he took the name Mr. Terrific and later joined the current Justice Society of America, eventually serving as its chairman. He initially wore ordinary clothes and a leather jacket with Sloan's fair play emblem on the back. He currently wears a T-shaped mask, a black and white costume with red trim, and a collarless jacket in the same colors. The black sections of tunic and jacket forming a T, with fair play written on the sleeves and terrific on the back. For a time, he acted as spokesperson for Tellerco and consulted that company on industrial espionage and security matters, in exchange for that company helping fund a youth center Terrific had started. Holt has a friendly rivalry with Batman, his opposite number in the Justice League of America. Also, Michael Holt has encountered Terry Sloan twice through time travel, with Sloan expressing pride in having so worthy a successor. Holt has been noted as the most intelligent member of the JSA in its history, surpassing his predecessor. He describes himself as the third smartest person in the world. All right, let's talk raw intelligence, and not just solved a Rubik's Cube in the womb genius. We're talking about the third smartest human being on Earth, ranked in a universe where intellect is weaponized and measured in galactic threat levels. Think about that for a second. This is the same Earth that houses Lex Luthor, who can weaponize economic theory like a nuke. Batman, whose IQ might as well be classified as a national defense asset. And Brainiac-adjacent AI constructs that can rewrite reality algorithms. So being number 3 on that leaderboard? Yeah, that's not just impressive, that's terrifying. This guy doesn't just have knowledge. He has what I call a meta-savant brain. A mind tuned not just to learn, but to learn how to learn anything, instantly. Show him a neurosurgery manual, and he's in the OR performing procedures before most med students have scrubbed in. Quantum mechanics? Child's play. He was solving quantum paradoxes when most kids were still mastering the crayon box. He doesn't study fields of knowledge. He absorbs them. This is a man with a cosmic-level polymathic intellect, a brain that doesn't hit walls. It reprograms the walls and keeps walking. Now, shift gears to tactics and tech. This man isn't just brainpower with a pulse. He's a walking specter. You cannot track him. Not with satellites, not with radar, not with heat signatures, heartbeat sensors, or the kind of military-grade surveillance systems Batman personally helped design. Nothing sees him. He's the ghost in the machine, the ultimate blind spot in a world where eyes are everywhere. And then there are the T-spheres, those sleek, silent orbs that orbit him like mechanical moons. What are they? Imagine if Tony Stark built drones without ego. No speeches, no theatrics, just results. These things fly, fight, heal, cloak, and hack on a level that makes most tech look like Fisher-Price toys. They create holograms so convincing, they can trick telepaths. They can shift gravity fields. They can knock Black Adam off his feet and hold their own against Captain Marvel-level forces. They are adaptive war machines, tuned to a mind that never stops thinking 10 moves ahead. But let's be clear, he's not just hiding behind tech. He holds black belts in 6 martial arts. The man has trained his body like he trained his mind into a precision instrument of survival and combat. There's a story, legendary in certain circles, about how he once took down the Tomorrow Thief, a metahuman threat with no gear in the middle of the Arctic, with broken ribs using nothing but chemistry, a shard of ice, and sheer tactical brilliance. That's not luck. That's Batman-tier resourcefulness. Only colder. And then there's the T-mask, a piece of wearable genius that's part cloaking device, part nanotech filtration unit, part encrypted global comms hub. It lets him disappear in plain sight and scrub his presence from any digital, biological, or mystical tracking system. He can extend that invisibility field to others, turning entire teams into untraceable ghosts. Not even Brother Eye, the satellite AI that surveils every metahuman on the planet, can find him. This isn't just next-level stealth. This is what happens when genius evolves beyond detection, beyond confrontation, into pure strategic dominance. He's not just a man with a plan, he's the plan, rewritten in code, muscle, and mind.